It's live now. You're live, sir. You're live, sir.
Yo, I need a count in. I need you to count me in every time, bro. That's
I'm gonna
assign
count you in.
I'm gonna assign new things every day with the three.
All right. Sounds
What's
great.
up, y'all? We back, man. You already know what it is. This is the Shy City Cypher.
Yeah, didn't we stop doing that?
We stopped like 3 episodes ago.
Oh.
But thank you for the enthusiasm. This is not a volume. You already know this is the podcast. This episode 17, man. We've been rocking with y'all, giving y'all dope-ass performances, opening up the show, man, bringing y'all knowledge, bringing y'all Shy City Cypher MCs. You already know Shy City Cypher's been around since 2014. We're about to hit our 10-year anniversary, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
I don't believe it's 10
Hey,
years.
we got the
I think you're lying like hip-hop anniversary. I think
we
you're
got
lying.
receipts. You got YouTube? I don't know if you people
Nah,
if you use
computer
YouTube.
illiterate.
Okay.
Technology illiterate.
Speaking of YouTube, man, go on YouTube. Shout out to everybody that is on Facebook. We rock with y'all, man. But also, if y'all could hop over to Facebook to YouTube, from Facebook to YouTube. And
Yeah, because we want to see the comments and everything.
we want to see the comments. I'm going to keep checking in on Facebook to make sure we get the comments. But y'all make sure you rock with us, man.
Yeah.
Today's a very special musical performance, man. Y'all see what? Why do
you know
do-
what this is all about, though, right? You know what this is all
do you
about.
okay, you do it then.
This is about our redemption. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep myself out of it. This is your redemption.
Look, man.
I don't want to take the credit for it.
So the first time around, XO Chicago opened up our performances, man. Our first performance on the Shy City Cypher podcast.
Man, you screwed it all up.
Yeah, it was your fault. It was your fault. I got receipts, but we're back, man. We're blessed and we're honored to have her here again.
What's up, Joshy?
What's up, Joshy? To come and bring some new music, man. And this time she's doing 2 joints. So without further ado,
Wait.
man,
Which song is she doing first? Does it matter? I mean, I need to know.
yeah, let's do.
Why don't you ask her? She's the one singing
Let's
the
start
shit.
with Love Song.
All right, let's do Love Song, man. Love Song. We got Love Song coming to y'all. XO Chicago in the building. Let's get it, y'all.
Yes. So happy to be back, y'all.
Yeah,
What-
this is Gizzo's redemption.
the redemption is real because now I'm holding people accountable. Come on. Can you raise me up a little bit so I can hear myself sing? Come on. I'm trying really hard just to ease into life.
God's testing me consistently, trying to do what is right.
Who I am depends on what is true. Lord knows I'm tired, need a break from the blues.
But what does it mean to me?
It's
Not what it seems to be. I've given it all that I can.
I give up control as I wave my white
I had to write a
flag.
little love song, and this one goes out to me. A song I know will make me happy. A song I know will help me see. I'm tired and a little stingy. I take responsibility. And this is my little love song. And this one goes out to me. And this one goes out to me. Oh, this one goes out to me. Love song.
Shy
And this
City
one goes out to
Cypher.
me.
Come on.
Oh, this one goes out to me. Love song.
Find me closer to God nowadays. Had to see why I'm in all this pain. And I'm greater than I ever thought. Had to see where I'm from, how I fought. I fight on bending knee. There ain't no stopping me. This is where I draw the line. I've paid my dues. I've paid
I had to write a little love
my
song.
fine.
This one goes
This
out to
one,
me.
this one
A
is
song I know will make me
mine.
happy. A song I know will help me see. I'm tired and a little stingy. I take responsibility. And this is my little love song.
This one
And this
goes out to me.
And this one goes out to me.
This one,
Oh,
this one's
this one goes out to
mine.
me.
Love song.
And this one goes out to me.
All right, we got a few people in here, so I need y'all to help me clap a
This
little
one
bit.
goes
All
out
right,
to me.
come on. Get some clapping on. All right.
Oh,
mean? What does it 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 mean?
I had to write a little love song. This one goes out to me. A song I know will make me happy.
This
a song
one,
I know will
this
help
one,
me see.
this one, this
I'm tired and a little stingy. I took
This
responsibility.
one, this one,
And this is my little love song. And this one goes out to me. And this one goes out to me.
This one,
Oh,
this one's
this
mine.
one goes out to me. Love song. And this one goes out to me. Oh, this one
What's
goes out
up?
to me. Love song.
Heartache. What does it mean? What does it mean? All right. Redemption is had. Redemption.
Yeah, what we got?
All right, the next one that we got is Nothing Like Our Love, which is now actually available on NFT through Gala Games. So if y'all are into NFTs, crypto, Web3, come and cop that on Gala Games. Let's go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Best friend, hold me to the core. I'ma hold you down like I have before. So good, the Bonnie T. Clyde. Your girls got the wheel. We take this ride to the moon, just me and you. Every day is a honeymoon. We'll take it slow, stay on your moan, just let it flow. Oh, something tells me that I found my try to understand why we work so well. A story only told in fairy tales. We began, we fight, but it feels so good. Please don't take it personal, my heart is pure. Just take it easy, baby. No need to act crazy. Sit down and enjoy yourself. You're not alone. I'm here to help. Something tells me that I found my love. Oh, there's nothing like our love. Something tells me that I found my love. Come on. Stay with me, pray with me, play with me. Stay with me, pray with me, play with me. There's nothing like our love. Something tells me that I found my love. Woo! There's nothing like our love. Something tells me that I found my love. There's nothing like our love. There's nothing, no. Yeah. There's nothing, no. 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 Stay with me, pray with me, play with me. Yeah. Come on, I love y'all. Hey, Tri-City Cypher. XOXO Chicago is back in the building. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Redemption.
Man, XO, thank you so much for coming back. We had some technical difficulties the first time, but we're blessed to have you back and have rocked the mic again. Those that missed it the first,
Come regardless, you know.
we're gonna have you come back, and we're still gonna have a sit down with you coming up in the near future. But for those that might have missed the first one, tell these people where you're from.
All right, so I'm originally born and raised in South Chicago on the southeast side. And shit, I've known you forever. I've been around the music scene, started as an artist years ago and worked through hosting with Gizzo here on Urban Grind Television. I've been working within the industry when it comes to branding and management and events. So me being able to come here and perform my own music, we all know it's hard to make our new music in this area, you know. So I'm thankful. Like I'm happy to be here for that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You do so many things in the creative world that one of the things that sticks out to me is the way that you give back. The way that you give back, and you do so many things, and I don't want to miss none of those, but I want them to know like some of the things that you're involved in, so maybe it can inspire them to also maybe to join you, to help you out, or to maybe do their own thing. So let them know some of the things that you've been doing in the community.
For sure. I think that first and foremost, I have to always give my graces and love to my God, Jesus above, because he has really blessed me in a way that makes me able to give back. I haven't always been in a position to where I was able to help other people. And now that I feel like I have this abundance of life and I have the ability and the resources and people like you, people that are spreading good works and talking about the issues that all of us have, that all of us are dealing with. Black, white, Asian, old, young, we're all going through a lot of the same issues. So right now I work with just the community in general. XO Chicago LLC, it is focused on curation of creativity, culture, and community. So whether there's an event that I'm coming out and I'm donating my time to come and perform with my band Shake, Rattle, and Roll or Afternoon Delight, and you know we're working behind the scenes to I sing to the elderly. You know, I'm a part of the executive. I'm an executive board member for the Jones Center, which is in Chicago Heights, and they've been around since like 1912, helping the community, and it's a full community outreach center, which has given me the opportunity to actually start up my after-school program, Future Artists Coming Together. So we got to finish that this past summer, which was awesome. And yeah, just kind of continuing to be active in the places where it's necessary, you know. And sometimes I think that a lot of people have this idea that helping has to be with money, but a lot of times it just takes time to be able to do something good and really plan something out for people that need it, you know. So if you guys are interested in just kind of getting involved or you know, even donating, I have a donate tab on my website, www.xochicagolllc.com. You can donate, and this would just kind of help to bring development and events to young kids in the community and keep music and culture alive as we know it, because we all know Chicago got too much soul for anybody to come through, corporate America to come through and take away small businesses and creative artists and keeping live performances alive.
Yeah, for sure. And I've said that before, that they come here to make the money, but they won't cash the check. They won't, you know what I'm saying, share. So it's important. I think that a lot of the things that, you know, when people listen to music and they connect to beautiful music like yours, it's also even more of a connection when they know that the person behind that music is living it and really doing it and doing things for their community.
We have one quick question that's out there right now, and Shadow Master MC wants to know, he says you got some good songs. Did you write them?
All 100% written by me. I actually work with my main producer is Ron the producer. I have an album out now that's available digitally called sorry, I'm like drawing I'm drawing a blank. I have my album Living Through My Trauma, which I dropped last year, but I'm actually dropping in January a brand new album called The Beast in Me. So I'm excited to drop some new music, and everything that I have wrote has been
kind of like a compilation of what I've been going through when it comes to my pops recently had an accident. So since the time that he fell, October of 2021, I've been in the studio and really getting in some meaningful work, and that's where Love Song came from, you know, the need to kind of find love within your, you know, and within your heart, and not do toxic shit, you know, stay out of chaos.
Yeah, there's an album that came out that you guys released the album for the band that your dad was in, right? And they can buy that album. Can you let them know where they can get that and a little bit just about that?
Oh yeah, for sure. So what I do with XO is I have been able to and blessed. My father was in the Chicago punk rock scene for years, since 1985, with a group called Dead Still Mill, and he has played all over the city, opened up for multiple people, and that was all grassroots stuff. That was when you had to go out and you had to perform and you had to sell CDs and have merch, and you had to have people, which it's beautiful because I see he has so many people still uploading things onto YouTube from like 1985 that it's like, you know, they didn't even know the guy who was recording it, but people are still bringing up and bringing back Dead Still Mill in a way that also talked about, my father was a very big humanitarian activist, you know, he spoke for the working class, and I think that when you come from a community like mine, the southeast side of Chicago, where after the steel mills, you know, 12,000 people in my community on one day stopped working, you know, so what comes out of that, right? But how am I, as now the next generation, coming up with people and homies like you guys who are offering me a chance to speak on it, right? So my dad's still having these tracks that are still relevant to today. He has a track called Trump is Coming and Pollution and, you know, Just Got Laid Off. Like, these are things that can still be today. So I'm like, why not drop them? So we dropped Just Got Laid Off. This was actually produced by Steve Albini, who did Nirvana's In Utero, which is amazing. I mean, just the production alone is just killer. So for me to be able to put something that was, some of these songs were made back in like 1985, and it's straight punk rock, hits you in your head. Like, if you like good rock and roll, kind of like that rockabilly sound, definitely download it. Dead Still Mill. It's on all platforms, all music platforms. Dead Still Mill on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Music. So yeah, go support my dad. We actually have some merch out too. So MrsXOChicago.com. You can find my merch, and you can get a Dead Still Mill sweatshirt, which would also 100% goes back to my dad himself. So yeah.
That's amazing. That's so dope. And I think that the foundation, I think it's a beautiful thing when I see parents or their grandparents that laid that foundation of working in the community and giving back, and to see the offspring and how that just continues is just really such a beautiful thing. Y'all make sure to go right now, support that album, buy everything, go to her websites. So is the music also on xochicago.com for those that want to hear those songs again?
Yes, so you can go to mrsxochicago.com, and that's where my merch is. I have a blog on there. I do a lot of writing, soul searching, if you say, and sometimes that's what this art is to us, you know. So be kind. I'm trying to be as generous and kind to everybody as I'm possible. So if you guys can bring that back, we all good.
I think it's a very dope blog. I've read some of the pieces that you've did up there, and I think it's just so amazing when you can be transparent, because nowadays people don't want to be like that, right? They want to put up this facade. It's like this, it's like that. But being transparent and sharing your life on there is, I think, something big and part of the connection that's going to connect the people to you and everything that you do. Last thing, anybody that's out there that just watched you, was inspired by your performance, somebody that wants to be in the game in whatever aspect, what can you tell them, any advice as they're getting into this right now?
I would say that if you're an artist of any sort, if you're an independent artist, a rapper, you do catering, you do any sort of creative work, even if you are by yourself, get yourself an LLC. Get yourself legitimized, so then at least the money that you're putting into it, you can get back out. So, you know, like coming here today, I love doing this, but the fact that travel, if I bought an outfit or something, these are all things that us as artists put money into. Studio time is not cheap. Working to get mixing and mastering. Like, if you want a good sound, you're going to have to pay for it. So, like, don't be afraid to pay for what you need to and invest into yourself, but also have your paperwork together. So, listen, Mr. Cashman, you can, hold on, I spent $12,000 on my business, and that's coming back to me. So, I think that the best thing that you can do, regardless how small or big you are, get yourself a sole proprietorship, a simple LLC. You don't need anything that's huge and big, but you got something to write off some work on, the investment.
That's what's up. Invest in yourself. Y'all heard it from her, from somebody that invests in themselves and continues to put out beautiful music and do great things in the community. EXO, thank you so much for coming and rocking again with us. We're glad we got a dope performance in. You coming back, you're going to be a friend of the show at Shy City Cypher. Y'all stay tuned. We got the homie E.Y.E coming up on the Shy City Cypher podcast. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Y'all are more than welcome to stay. There's a chair for you. All right, bet.
Yo, wait a minute.
Hold on, E. Yo.
That was fire as fuck.
I love both of those songs, man. It be like, it just hits the heart when you seeing like the music, like the content of the song about loving yourself and like finding that love in yourself first. Man.
Right.
That was dope. What do you think about that, bro?
I think she sang her balls off right there. That for real. Like,
Okay.
she sang the shit out of that. She didn't sing it. She sang it.
She sang it, man.
She
and
sang
somebody-
it. Say it with an A. Say it with an A.
Sang it.
She sang that
Shout
shit.
out to some of y'all in the comments. I just saw them go across real quick, but Shadow Master was saying, "Sing that, girl," and
That's a legend.
and we
Yeah, he
had
said he got to get you on.
Yeah.
Get you perform at Sub T.
you already know.
We ready.
Mandatory.
It's been a while. It's been about 7 years since I performed.
Shadow said, "You got some good songs. Did you write them?" Yeah, Lord, she did. And then she should be performing at Sub T. Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all in the comments that support
Yeah.
and they keep coming back every week. And if you're on Facebook,
Yeah.
just go to YouTube so we can see the
Yeah.
comments. But I will be on Facebook still
Yeah.
checking. But you already know,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to her. Go
Yeah.
follow
but
everything.
this is also the redemption.
This was the redemption,
And she
it-
killed it.
And thank God everything went good today.
Why you point at your computer?
Because it's my computer that fixed everything.
Oh,
that,
all right.
that
Word,
made
word,
everything
word.
go down today. But man, you already know we got a dope performance. We got one of our motherfucking brothers in the building.
Come on now.
You know this man from all types of shit probably. I don't know where y'all might know him from separately, bro. But this is our brother here, man, from the Shy City. He's a Shy City Cypher alumni. He's a Sub T MC, man. He's a sub. That's a title, bro. You a sub. He's a
Yeah.
Sub TMC, bro. Our
Like,
sub,
for real.
Subterranean family. You already know, man. So without further ado, let's just get it in, bro. We got the homie E.Y.E in the building. Let's make some noise, y'all.
Let's go. You know what this is, man. Look, man. Doing shit.
Yo, we in the
Come on,
building
man.
today,
After
bro.
that
That
performance right now,
She just set
after
the
that
tone.
performance. Yeah, man.
She just set the
That-
tone.
on one right now.
That's
This shit
Look.
is real.
that's the tone right there.
How you
Yeah,
doing,
the
my
level.
brother?
The bar. She set
I'm
the
doing
bar.
wonderful. I'm doing great.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
for
give
coming
the
and
what's
rocking with
happening.
us, bro. Thank you for coming, man.
I appreciate you having me.
No doubt, bro. So y'all already know, like we said at the beginning, Shy City Cypher been around since 2014. Even though Heat Detector does not believe us, you
All
can
right,
go on
whoa.
YouTube.
I didn't say I didn't believe you.
You
I
can
just
go
need to
on
see the
YouTube and
receipts.
check. But make sure y'all follow us on Facebook and IG, man, and follow everything that we do.
Shout out Aztec De Niro.
And also, man, if y'all want that exclusive Shy City Cypher merch, I also make merch for artists. We'll make y'all merch. We got hoodies, we got hats, we got t-shirts. Y'all go right now on
Believe
Shy.
it when I see it.
Go on Shy_now apparel. Shy_now.
Apparel.
Shy_now_. It's got 2 underscores because they make you do the damn underscores. So Shy Now Apparel. Look that up on Instagram.
believe you.
And shop with us, man. So this is the 17th episode. As always, I just made this up today. I got my partner in pod.
That don't even sound right. That sounded like
podcasting, my brother in podcasting. Jesus Christ, accept the love.
No, I accept the love. It just sounded like me and you just sitting somewhere inside a little fucking
in
ball
a pod like the ones at the Gmail office.
My brother in pod. I don't even like the way that sounds, bro.
Like inmates or something like that. Marcelli.
He wild for that.
My Rolly, bro, my Rolly. So Shy City Cypher was created. The podcast was created so that y'all could have an opportunity, and us too, man, to meet some of the MCs on a deeper level and see like where they started making music, just their whole beginning, man, and where they're at. So this is y'all opportunity, man. We got E.Y.E in the building. Shout out to Aztec. He's in the building, man. You already know.
He said shoe game.
He said something about shoe game. Leave us alone right now, bro. Don't start
Aztec,
talking about
man,
nobody's
chill,
shoes.
bro.
I'm wearing Chucks right now, the dirty Chucks you don't like. So E.Y.E,
He
bro.
put you on blast on Facebook.
He
with
did,
the shoes.
but you know what? He went and got me some new Jordans, so it was okay. So and he was at the video shoot talking about my Chucks. I said, it's a Foot Locker across the street if you want to keep talking shit. Anyway, forget you, Aztec. E.Y.E, brother. What people want to know, what was that first thing, bro? The first thing you might have saw or the first thing that you heard that was hip hop and you said, wow, I gotta be that. I gotta do that. Like, what was that first thing, that first memory that you got?
Honestly, there's so many catalysts. Like this is, when I was in grammar school, I had two homies that was B-boys. I didn't know what the fuck a B-boy was. I just know that I liked what they was doing. They did graffiti, they was breaking. And so I was like, I followed them around trying to do what they was doing. My brother was a DJ and introduced me to all kind of music. And he really was the first person to introduce me to hip hop, but I still didn't really know what it was. It was like disco to me, like Sugar Hill Gang and that type of shit.
Yeah.
So it was just regular music. The Message,
You going way back.
New York. Yeah, that
way
shit was
back.
just like music to me. I didn't really know that hip hop was a thing. I think it was like Run DMC. That era is where I really understood what hip hop was. And I was living on 112th off Cottage Grove, and the Fresh Fest was going on the other side of the train tracks. And I sat in my crib listening to the Fresh Fest from my crib. And that was really the birth of me. Like, no, I cannot live without this.
Word.
Man, that's what's up.
I look, you already know, man. I understand that sentiment right there, like for real. And I'm pretty sure you do too, and I'm pretty sure other people out there that really understand this culture. Not the pop shit, not all that glitz and glamour shit, but what it really did and how it really affected a motherfucker growing up.
Man,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Like
Yeah.
it's part of my soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Shout
a
out,
real.
man. That's what's up. That's what's happening. We don't get that a lot. A lot of people don't say that.
Nah, they
that
won't
in-depth.
say that. But every once in a while, we get to hear those stories of how hip hop like really saved like you and me and like a lot of us, man. So those, I don't know. It just means so much more. It just means like so much more to me. Like when I hear that. So those are the inspirations. Like the first things that got you involved, man. They got you like inspired. From that moment, when is it that you like getting was like being an MC like your first element, or because some people had another element first and then became an MC?
Yeah.
I wanted to be everything.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was in the crib cause Dewan, that was my homie that he was a B-boy and he was always breaking. So everything he did, I tried to copy that shit at the crib.
Right.
And I just was not, I didn't have the aptitude to be a B-boy. So then, okay, I'm gonna be a writer. And my homie Derek Pitts, I forget what he called himself back, Scream. Yeah, he called himself something else back then, but he Scream now, yeah. And we was in art class, and we were supposed to draw a picture of each other. And so I drew him like I draw my little fucked up ass characters, and he drew a picture of me drawing him, and I was like, yeah, okay, so I don't do that. But I always loved writing, and I was mimicking every rapper. Like I copied every rapper. I had a rap like I had a rap that was like DMC. I had a rap that was like Ron. I had a rap that was like Jalil. I had a rap that was like Ecstasy. I had a, you know what I'm saying? I was like any type of rapper. I wrote a rap just like them.
You think that was
their
you
shit.
think that was like looking for your own style, looking for your own
Nah,
shit?
I just liked their shit so much, so I was just doing. I wasn't doing it to try to be a rapper. I was just writing the shit. I didn't ever think I was gonna say the shit. I was just writing the shit. And that kind of like translated into me like, well, I actually could do this if I am doing this. I do this.
Right.
So then I'll do this. I'll
Right.
do this.
Yeah.
But, you know, all I had ever did was mimic, you know, rappers that I heard on the radio.
Well, that's there was not like back then. You know, there was no internet. There was no nothing. So like, what you saw is what you mimicked. And what you tried to be like, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the beginnings of the culture we know and love, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get it, I understand it. A lot of people won't understand that nowadays because the information and everything is already out there.
Right. You had to listen to the radio at the certain hours of the day that they played,
or
hip-hop.
night.
Or it was really
Mainly
at night.
Yeah.
I used to pop no-dos so I could wake up to listen
Come
to
on,
HBK.
man. Come on now.
What's Pop Noto? I'm
No-dos,
No, those
little pills.
back in the day. They were caffeine pills.
Yeah, well, back in the day, they was more than caffeine.
Yeah,
it's like some legal shit.
Fucked up.
No, you could buy them over the counter. Like it's just like it was called no dose, and literally the name says it all. No dose.
Wow.
And that's what it is.
Come to them motherfuckers, you'd be shaking and shit.
And I
looking
took
around
about
like
5 of them motherfuckers because I'm like, because I had to go to sleep because my mama expected me to be asleep, so I had to fake sleep.
right.
So I had to take enough pills that I could have my eyes closed and still be awake to wait for 12 o'clock to get up and listen
That's
to
some
HBK.
deep thought shit.
No, it is. That's
I
what
gotta
back
be
in the day shit
so
was.
awake to close my eyes and not fall asleep while my eyes are closed. That's some love for this shit.
Yeah, because that was literally like the only time you would hear certain joints, or they would play something you never heard before.
Like
Yeah.
And have
So
that
you
tape
didn't wanna
deck
miss
ready.
it.
Have that tape deck at ready. And then the first time when you get that shit, you showing everybody you got that shit and they don't.
Hey, was the tape deck from the beginning like? Was it always you could record over cassettes or that like
No, that's
the-
always. And then
from when it first came out? Okay.
You put tape over
You're
it
right. Or stuff some paper in there and then just record over it.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Them was the days. You can't replace them days.
Yeah, people don't know. I feel like
Wind
that's.
the tape with the pencil.
Yeah,
and
well,
shit,
yeah.
pen on
I feel like
pencil.
that's why we're heavy grinders, bro. Because
Shadow
like
Master
we went
says
like
no
certain-
dose has a little cocaine in it. I believe it.
I believe it did have a little cocaine.
Probably
in it.
did.
Sounds
Because
like it.
I
Just
don't want to reveal
like
some
a
things
just
that
like a
happened to me
sprinkle.
as a child, but
Just
yeah,
a
I know
little.
cocaine when I know I'm familiar with cocaine.
Hey, bro. So something that I said at the beginning, and we talked about like sub TMC, man. So I just want to kind of just get into that conversation for a little bit, man. As y'all may not know, but Subterranean is the mecca of Chicago hip hop, man. For for hundreds, thousands of us, man, that have been there and call that place home, or call it, you know,
No, you said it right. Home.
Tuesday therapy.
You said it right.
I
Home.
forgot to say Tuesday therapy.
Yeah, but
'cause
it's
for
still home.
Still home. And,
Yeah,
and
you said
Tuesday
it right.
therapy for a lot of people. So what is that? When's the first time that you ever, because it interests me, man, to see where people heard of Sub T, especially people that have been going there for a while. So where did you first ever hear of Sub T?
Everything I knew about Chicago hip hop came from WHBK.
Yeah, shout out
you
to
go.
them, man.
And so any place that any place that HBK said hip hop was going on,
That's where
I
you
went
went.
there. However, I was a very young and loner and like really not, you know what I'm saying, not wanting to display any rap in front of anybody that you know what I'm saying, I didn't feel comfortable doing that, especially after I started hearing MCs in my own backyard.
Right.
Like, oh shit, this motherfucker's around here and they cold. You know what I mean? Like, he said it's all right.
Where you from, bro? We didn't get to say like where you born and
talking
raised.
about
Where you born and
Born
raised?
and raised Leclerc Courts, which depends on what side of the city. You know, people would consider that the west side. It's sort of the west side, but it's the southwest side. And then my mother just moved around a lot, so I was like, what you call one of them? What I think the term is latchkey kid. Like I was in the crib. You know what I'm
Motherfuckers,
saying?
I ain't gonna say no ages, but them were the days where you like latchkey kids. So those who don't know what a latchkey kid is, that's when You had a key to the crib, or the key was hidden somewhere. You took your ass home straight from school.
Right.
You generally had shit you had to do in the crib before you went back outside, and you had to be back inside because your parents were either at work or they're out fucking around doing whatever they were doing.
Be the fuck outside.
And you better not be outside when they
or
fucking
caught
come home.
outside.
Yeah.
And I've been caught outside so many times and dealt so many deadly punishments.
Was it like sundown for y'all, or what was it?
Lights on.
Lights, when the street lights come on, your ass
better be in the
home.
crib.
Yeah.
I remember
The
one time
motherfuckers came on at 5 o'clock today.
Yeah, I had one time. There was this girl. I'll never forget her name. Her name was Paula. I forget her last name. I don't remember her fucking first name though for sure because one of those days I was supposed to be in the crib. My mom wasn't supposed to be home. She came home, and these niggas that I was riding with told her where I was at. She walked up. I seen her. I was outside talking to the girl in front of her apartment. She walked up and had this look in her eyes, and I turned around and she slapped the dog shit out of me.
Did you
Said,
hit
Get
though?
your ass the
Did
fuck
you
home.
still
Nah,
hit after?
Nah,
Okay.
No, I mean, Paula, I didn't even want
Make
to go
it
around
worth it
Paula
to get
after
to
that.
that.
You know what I'm saying? My mom slapped the shit out of me and
Right,
told me to go home.
No, but that
You
would have been
get
like a
done
feat
like
though
that
if you
in
still.
public, like,
Nah, it's cool. That's
you
why I
gonna get
remember her
fined.
name.
You
I
gonna get
remember her
fined.
name because of that. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have, I probably would remember her name, but I remember her name because of that. Because I never went anywhere near that girl again.
Damn, that sucks. All right, let's keep it moving.
Stories.
All right, so
Yeah.
maybe so you also work there as well, man. And the reason that I'm S up to me, the reason that and I won't say like what you did for those that mind your business, but anyway, I wanted to talk about like the family aspect, man, because I noticed that in between like the people that work the door and the bartender and the host of the show, it's like it's a real family environment to be in when you're working in it.
Two things I will say, and I'm glad to have this moment to say this publicly. Shout out to motherfucking Jay Norm in the trenches, Joy
Jay
Norman, who did give me not only gave me a job at Sub T, but gave my son his first job at Sub T.
Nice.
So like,
Generational
about family, yeah. Is that serious?
Shout out Jay Norm.
I like the generational shit, man. We had MCs.
something.
We've had MCs in the site.
I want to say this. The first time I stepped on the Sub T stage, Shadow Master was so gracious to me, like, I always see him be gracious, but sometimes he ain't always gracious.
I know.
Especially the strangers
I know.
that touch him on the back, and I touched him on the back. That's why I walked up and touched him on the back. And he gave me the prerequisite about touching him on the back, but he did not deny me the microphone. He's like, go ahead and show what you could do.
Shout out
to Shadow Master for that.
Shout out to them, man. But yeah, man, definitely family. Jory, man, we love you, bro. You already know.
Yeah,
Four's
you
in
already
the air.
know.
Four's in the air for Jory, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But so who's your favorite MC of all time? I didn't know whether I was gonna say maybe two-part. Who's your favorite MC, like Cypher, like in the Cypher wise, but also what's like the greatest performance you ever seen, man?
Before he even says it, I'm just gonna throw this out there.
It can't be him, though.
Don't put my name in it. I want everybody else to get a chance to shine.
I wrote that in there, except Heat
For
Detector.
sure. I will make sure.
Thank you, sir.
Now that I know.
Thank you.
That
Appreciate it.
made me tailor my list a little bit.
Right. My man's.
Okay, let me get the question right. My favorite.
So let's do a two-part question. Who's your favorite MC of the Cypher, the Sub T Cypher?
Okay.
And then what might be like the greatest performance you ever seen there? Because, working there and also just being there, you probably seen some shit, and we've all seen different things, so.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of things. I'd really have to really think my favorite performance, because I've seen so many incredible things that was like a one-time thing because
Yeah.
you never see this again, but it was still, you know what I'm saying, this is just like really catchy. I'd have to say my favorite Sub T Cypher MC, and it's a lot. Cause it's like a whole like little a nucleus
Right.
of motherfuckers that's just nasty with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I could name so many names. I should name so many names.
But let's get the top, man. Who sticks out the most?
The person I would say is the most consistent. Mike Booth is the most consistent MC I ever seen in Sub T.
You heard it.
Man.
Shout out Mike Boo.
Mike Booth's a beast, bro. Every time, yeah, man. And you're right, bro. There is so many like hard hitters in that cipher that you get to see, and sometimes you don't see them all the time.
Keith Harris is a motherfucking monster. Unlike any other. Keith Harris is probably not 100% human, maybe. Now, I don't know. Anunnaki. He part Anunnaki for real. Keith Harris is something incredible. JXL, somebody who we ain't seen in a long time.
Yeah, he moved.
Yeah, he moved away, but man.
That dude's crazy.
Crazy style.
And his hair be up there. He be shit be bouncing while
But
he's
his
rapping.
album's so ill, like, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody make dope whole albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers have dope-ass songs, putting together, and I ain't just talking about Chicago hip-hop. I'm talking about in hip-hop, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be core songs that you rock with, but he just understood himself so much that he just had a succession of albums where he was just all him flowing through, and it was so right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really had himself zeroed in, Pat. He wasn't trying to fit nothing. Nothing was a reach for nothing. It was all him, and it all made sense.
I also want to shout out Zone D.
Zone D, yeah.
D2G.
D2G.
All Shy City Cypher alumni MCs as well.
D2G, we should be watching D2G on TV.
That dude's so consistent with the flow that you can hear it in the tempo. Like, you know, motherfuckers will be freestyling, but you hear like the gaps in between, like as they're waiting or processing the words in their head. Zone D and D2G. Well, I'm talking about Zone D. Zone D be like fucking 4 bars ahead.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's saying that shit, and it's freestyle, because you know motherfuckers that know freestyle, you know when they spit and freestyle. I ain't gonna lie, I've been on that stage drunk and said I can't freestyle today and spit some verses, but like them dudes are consistent with the freestyles. Man.
I've only heard one Zone D written verse, and that was on Shadow Master album where he had a Zone D feature.
Yup, and that song's raw as fuck. Art of the Lion, y'all pick that up. Shadow Master, support that man on SoundCloud, I believe it is, or Bandcamp. Either way, just look it up, pick up Art of the Lion. Shout out to our brother Shadow Master 606. You already know, Shyrock Nation. I think these people need to hear some of the music, though, because now they heard some of the inspirations and the things that you've been doing, man. And we talked about Sub T and Dina Sub TMC, man. And I've seen you throw down on many occasions. But we're about to listen to this song. Tell the people what they're about to get.
What song am I playing? What song is it?
It's
Out of Debt. Out of Debt. That's I mean, it's crazy. I'm not sure exactly how to say this just yet, because I'm not a career rapper. I don't do this. This is a labor of love for me.
Word.
So what I'm releasing is like just the combination of my existence up until this point, and it was like a force that I just had to do this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to try to sound like all, you know what I'm saying, out of space with the shit.
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit, bro.
Like, I'm doing this from my heart and my soul. So, and but I also live in a capitalist country, so, you know, I'm figuring out ways to monetize the investment, because it is an investment on top of that. Right. But this is like just the like first little offering from the forthcoming project, which is Cost of Living, and this is called Out of Debt.
Let's get it, man. You already know. We're showing y'all E.Y.E.
You are now listening to the
Let's go. Vibe on. Let's go.
Sound Scandal Music Group.
Put your 3D glasses on. Shout out to Riot. What up, Riot? He in the building.
As I'm supposed to talk. Now check this out.
Note to self, buy for a dime, sell it for a dub. Fuck your problems, struggles, issues, struggles. Welcome to the club. On business, relentless as if I'm settling a grudge. Stubborn ass mule, big headed, you get an elephant to budge. Sooner than you get me to ease up in the slightest bit. The price of fish so high, I'm too poor to afford righteousness. Peas in a pot on the stove, gotta have me some rice with this. On everything I love, ass motherfuckers, the lioness. It's clear they near, cause the odor of fake is my sinuses. Fact check their track records, bet they flake like psoriasis. Which is why it is I tend to depend on Benjamin and friends. The minute I'm caked up, changing my name to Intimens. You can ask Tech, I used to have to rob to get De Niro. Robert Downey Jr., my account was less than zero, minor adjustment. Clutching what's mine is a must. Lose it all to gain it again, a minus in my mind is a plus. Cash in the check, I'm back out of debt. Still paying dues, and the last one is debt. Cash in the check, I'm back out of debt. Still paying dues, and the last one is debt. Cash in the check, I'm back out of debt. Still paying dues, and the last one is debt. Holding the dice, open the roll 7. Nobody wanna die, but everybody pinch a dollar till Washington holler. Clenched the wad and held it tight. By the way, the name is I. Be sure that you spell it right. We're making out the check with the correct digits left and right. But the decimal point collect the revenue every night. On the toll road to the riches, not slowing through yellow lights. Buns and lump sum, swole with more rows of cellulite. Who blows it on hoes, cars, and clothes. Fools focused on welfare. Avoiding what's important, food, clothing, and shelter. If capitalism crashes, it's back to the barter system. I plan to have farmland, firearms, and rods and fishing. I kid you not, I used to be the kid with the knot, the clothes, the toe holes in my socks. Therefore, my eyes design as rags, and diamonds is expensive rocks. I promise you, that shit is not intrinsic when you in that box. You know how the old saying goes, can't take it with you. Bread is meant to be shared, but you must trust to break it with you. Cash in a check, I'm back out of debt. Still paying dues, and the last one is debt. Cash in a check, I'm back out of debt. Still paying dues, and the last one is debt. Cash in a check, I'm back out of debt. Still paying dues, and the last one is debt. Holding the dice, open the roll 7. Nobody wanna die, but everybody wants. To sum it up, the one they counted on to amount to zero. They made so much out of nothing it ought to be illegal. Pockets fat off slim chances. Got the answers and the cheat codes. Did they pay us reparations? All I'm taking is free throws. To compensate for the foul shit did to us on the up and up. Knuckled up, leading with your chin, get you followed by an uppercut. Knocked out a time before, but a rose triumphant. Haters and naysayers could blow my trumpet.
So that's the video.
Listen, man, that man said he ain't a rapper.
Yo,
I beg to fucking differ.
I beg to differ, bro.
I didn't say I wasn't a rapper. I'm talking about a career rapper.
I beg to differ.
Shout out to Riot, man. Shout out to Riot One for producing that dope, that fucking dope, man. Riot, get in here real quick, bro. Get in here real quick and talk about that track, man. Right there. Talk about that track real quick.
Shout out Aztec Danelle, Riot One on the beat. God damn.
What you want to know?
Man, bro, what was the thought? Yeah, that shit is so fresh. Like, how do you whip that up specifically for him, or like, what was the thought on that, man?
Well, I'ma say it like this. He came to me one day, was like, yo, Rad, I want to put together a project. I know you got the laugh. I know you got the talent. Man, I'm trying to do something different. I told him I got him. So I produce for a lot of people. I just, everybody I produce always try to go the opposite of what I already do. Like if I do something for you, it's definitely going to be different from what I do for him. So the stuff I did for him, it had to be different from everybody else I produced. And I just try to give him a different flavor, you know. It's what I do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to Riot One, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, shout out to Riot, bro. Hey, bro, your lyrics are deep, bro, and when I was writing the questions, like for this interview, I made it a point that I wanted to ask you about that because a lot of your lyrics involve the way that you feel about politics, the way that you feel about things going on in the neighborhood. Like, were you always that deep in your lyrics, or was that something that developed like as time went on, like, or was that always your content?
Not in the very beginning. I mean, I rapped about being a good rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My lyrics is cold. You know what I'm saying? That's that type of shit. But you know, again, like this whole thing. There's so many pieces. So there was a time when hip hop was like really active like that. So Public Enemy and well, at the time it was just Public Enemy and BDP was really the main ones that was on that. You know, people like him, Shabazz, and you know what I'm saying, people like that. Paris, yeah, exactly. It was pockets of people on that, and the stuff that they was talking about was like stuff that I was being talked about like at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to watch the news. You know what I'm saying? And pay attention to what was going on in the world. My mother demanded that. Like she demanded that we know that more than we follow the curriculum of an educational system that was against us. She wanted us to understand the world. Oh, my bad.
Well, it'll straighten up. Or was it this one?
No, it ain't that one. Don't worry about it. As long as it's not pulled on. But we good.
But yeah, we had to be aware of what was going on in the world.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
1 2 1 2. Yeah, had to be aware of what was going on in the world. And like like my grandmother was an editor for the Chicago Tribune, and she also edited a book on a Black history book, like Black history facts of great inventors and pioneers in Black history. And we was required as her grandchildren and children, we had to read that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We had to know that shit. And so
That's a lost art nowadays.
yeah, and so I had encyclopedias and read encyclopedias for fun, and you know what I'm saying. Like I was so much aware of stuff and around adults a lot, and listening to adult conversations about the struggles that people had just to make ends meet. My mother was politically active also, so yeah, my mother was politically active also, so it was kind of like instilled in me to be aware of, you know what I'm saying, community. And like family, community is the foundation of everything. If you don't have that, anything else you do is not gonna last. It's not gonna stand.
That shit is lost in the culture. The shit is lost in the streets. The shit is lost in the home nowadays, man. For real. But that's dope as fuck. That is really dope.
Yeah, that's dope, man. You know, it's about that time, bro. People, you already know it's the Shy City Cypher podcast, and people have seen you on that, man. So let's talk about that, bro. When's the first time that you ever?
Check that sound real quick again, man. 'Cause
Yeah. Hold on.
Just make sure. Well, it's got to straighten. It'll straighten up. We apologize. We just realized that this mic has a goddamn fucking short in it, but we'll be all right.
Disconnected and connected.
When you're not
Yeah,
working
we'll
with
be all
billions
right.
of dollars, you gotta make it happen the best way.
Disconnected and
Make it happen.
connected.
That's not it. It's happening right here. Well, that's from. I ain't gonna say no names. You know.
Hey, support Shy City Cypher. They, you know what I'm saying, helps them, you know what I'm saying, build this up. They've been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We need to be support mindset, and I'm definitely not in no position to be trying to tell nobody what to do, but I definitely feel like anything that don't cost you nothing, you should be able to look out. You should be able, if you got an event coming up, you know some money is coming some way, why would you holler at somebody that's not from your town? Why would you holler at some people that's from your town that you know is doing something, and so that everybody, you know, not everybody can eat off the same plate.
Right.
People got to understand that too, but you can definitely share what's on your plate with somebody that's moving at least in the same field that you moving in, or at the same level that you on, or just below, to help build them up, and vice versa. It doesn't take nothing from you. It actually adds to you to help other people.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
Yeah, 100%, man. So, man, let's just get into it, bro. Y'all done seen E.Y.E on Shy City Cypher. We're going to give y'all the clip, man. This is Shy City Cypher Volume 13. It's the one we did at the Community Center out in Pilsen. So, shout out to them, man, for letting us. Shout out to that church, man, for letting us throw down. I can't remember the name, but it's in the captions of the video on YouTube, so y'all can see it. And if y'all want to watch the whole entire joint, just go on Shy City Cypher YouTube and type in Volume 13, and y'all be able to pull up the whole thing. But let's get into it, man. This is E.Y.E, Shy City Cypher Volume 13. We gotta do something.
Drop some shit on y'all right quick. Picking up where I left off. Still rapping, but back in it with real action and less talk. I am not a rapper, I'm a rebel who knows how to rhyme. My purpose is to tell you all we almost out of time. Serious representative from the Midwest epicenter. My friends is law-abiding citizens and ex-offenders. No matter your status, you have to have a little savage in your DNA. Even our sweetest queens will get at you. Streets and avenues is packed with throat cutters and backstabbers that plot, get shot or knocked on your backside by backpackers. Not to mention gangsters, flashing signs like bat catchers. Lames get treated on the block. On stage we eat up with the whack rappers. City with no pity, in the lipstick and the wig she pretty, but underneath that lovely facade, that bitch is shitty. Tragedies are our realities. It's not no badge of honor. By the way, fuck Rahm Emanuel and fuck Bruce Rhymer. Hey!
That was dope. That was dope, man. What do you think about when you hear that verse back? 'Cause that was a couple years ago. What do you? Hold on, we going again?
No. We gotta take a commercial break right quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what's fuck.
I had it all set. Boom. No, I know what to do. I'm bad, sir. Bow. Now. Hey, look, man. We ain't perfect, bro. It is what it is.
We're getting it, man. All right, so we back. So y'all see what we asked.
It in the wall right
Y'all see it, bro. We did that on purpose. Man, what do you feel about that when you hear that, bro? It's a couple of years ago. What do you feel about the verse? What do you feel about that moment in Shy City Cypher history for you?
First of all, I'm just glad I don't have that same sweat on right now. I would feel real bad.
Where your Shy City Cypher hoodie at, man?
Man, look, it's in bad shape now. I wash the car. I had it so long. The pocket, you know what I'm saying, came out. Once the pocket come off, it becomes a work. Work uniform.
It's like a napkin that just hangs down.
Yeah, pretty right. You just wipe your hands off and then get right back under the hood. That's all.
So I like to ask the question all the time about how like MCs, how did they get on Shy City Cypher, right? But like you and me bros, man, so like I know that it was most likely you messaged me, told me you was available that day, and then I sent you the beat. When you get that beat, so the question is, bros, when you get that beat, are you writing thinking about like anticipating who's gonna be there, what MCs might be there, or do you just write your verse, man, and you don't give a fuck and you show up like that?
I never think about another rapper.
Word.
Because nobody is me. So no matter what you say, it's not going to be like me. I'm not going to be like you. I worry about the listener, though. That's who I think about. And so I want to say something that has substance, but something that is like clever. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not just all, like we mentioned Paris earlier. Paris is like all substance, and no flair. And it's like, yeah, people are not going to want to listen to that. So you got to kind of like put the flair in with the substance.
Yeah, for sure. So I asked you the same thing about Sub T, and I asked you about Shy City Cypher. Who's your favorite all-time MC of Shy City Cypher? It cannot be him.
Yeah, not me.
It cannot be him at all.
So you're making it harder now. Sub T was one thing. Shy City Cypher was just different thing.
Who's your favorite?
I'm going to say my favorite is Spartacus.
Okay.
Spartacus, not just because Spartacus is dope and Spartacus is raw, but I had seen like the Shy City Cypher for a while and seen what you was doing and everything, and I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like we was talking earlier, it was like people doing a cypher. Even though you did your shit, you was solid. It was for a long time. It was like the Pepsi cypher and the American Idol cypher and you know Everybody Hates Chris cypher. Like so many fucking ciphers in the world. But it was like your shit was just so homegrown and natural. But when I seen Spartacus, I was like, yeah, I want to be on that shit too. And Spartacus ripped that motherfucker too.
Yeah,
so
man.
It was like the first, like when he did the verse, I don't even remember the verse. I just remember being like, oh, fucking shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That dude
I want to be down there in that, wherever they at, down there surrounded by ports and some, I don't know, they look like they were somebody gangway. I want to be in that gangway cypher. I wanted to be at that gangway cypher right there. And I wound up in a church.
Yeah, we were in the gangway for that one. But yeah, man, that dude, he was on the first one as well, man. So shout out to him. We're getting close to the end, bro. I wanted to ask you about another thing, man, that we both have in common, and a lot of it, and one of our other brothers, right, is in the building too, man. I want to talk about Shy Rock Nation. What does that, what does that mean to you, man? And you know, like, what has it done for you, like, in your life in any way? Maybe it hasn't changed something, but it inspired you in a certain way.
Okay, so when I was in high school, all I wanted to do was be a member of Empire Destruction. Real bad. But I didn't make it into Empire Destruction. So then there was like this huge ass Shy Rock meet at the Terror Dome. And a bunch of motherfuckers was there. A bunch of motherfuckers rapping. And there was motherfuckers that was so dope and so raw. So I didn't stick around and make it into CRN either. But all my friends seem to be in some one chapter or another, and somehow or another, like Driftwood. I consider myself, to be honest with you, I'm the roach on the wall Chicago hip hop. Because I've seen so much shit, Columbia parties, Elbow Room, Lower Link, so many places I done been and seen shit, but I didn't put my stamp on shit because I was so in awe of everybody that I've seen. Motherfuckers be thinking I be bullshitting when I show respect and reverence. And motherfuckers, there's not no bullshit. The minute I started seeing Chicago rappers, I don't give a fuck about rappers from no other region. This hip hop here to me means more than hip hop any other place. God bless the birthplaces that God. But hip hop, I began in the souls of people long before, you know what I'm saying, 1973 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that.
That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, no, that's a great opinion. I honor that. I honor that.
Yeah, for sure, man. We're gonna get into the final segment of the show. You already know we do a hip hop history of of the day, things that happened on that day in hip hop history. So I got a couple things for y'all. And y'all can comment if one of these things in history meant something to y'all. Y'all can comment on it or y'all cannot. Today in hip hop history, November 12, 1973, the Zulu Nation was formed. Shout out to my brother IZQ, man. You already know what does that mean to y'all?
Nothing.
Okay, bet.
Not to me. I mean,
all right, no, I'm just, it's part of the history.
Shout out to Cash and D. That's the only thing I know about the
Yeah, man. Shout out, man. Also, today in hip hop history, Tupac released, it was November 12, 1991. He released his debut solo album, Apocalypse Now.
crazy album.
The production was crazy.
Ridiculous, man. I remember listening to that shit and thinking, what the fuck?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Pac was a student of the game. People don't really give him that credit. But if you listen to that first album, he was definitely on the MC8 Scarface way. You know what I'm saying? Like he was building his style for people around him.
Yeah, for sure. November 12. 5 years later after that, 1996, Lil' Kim releases her debut album, Hardcore. How was the production on that?
Production was decent. It was good. I mean,
It was dope production.
Dope production.
Dope MC too.
Yeah, man, for
She
sure.
wrote, you know what I'm saying?
I was
She started to spit. Whether she wrote it or not, she wrote it.
For half these bras out here right now showing
It's
their
Lil'
ass.
Kim's fault.
She wasn't as vocal as she had bars too.
She had bars.
She backed it off.
Yeah, Lil' Kim was spit, man. All right, let's keep it moving. November 12. Couple years after that, 2002, Jay-Z releases his 7th studio album, The Blueprint 2, Gift and the Curse. That was dope. That was dope. We all had a Blueprint CD, man.
Yeah.
And that Blueprint 2, was that the 9/11 album or some shit like that? No, November 12.
Yeah, November 12, 2002. Alright, so let's keep it moving. November 12, another album, 1996. A little bit before the last one, Eminem releases his debut solo album, Infinite.
He snapped the fuck out of that.
Trey snapped the fuck
I don't think Dre produced that.
I didn't know it said solo, so does that mean he was in a group prior to 1996?
Yeah, that was like D12. That's where he got his style from Buddy Cat and D12. That's if you listen to Dewey,
the album
like,
cover got that car or some shit on a dock or some shit like that.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So that was today in hip hop history, man. A quick segment for y'all, dropping some knowledge, giving y'all a little bit of some here and there.
Knowledge.
Shout out to XO Chicago who opened the show with an amazing performance. Y'all go
Fucking
xochicago.com, xochicago.com and check out everything that she was talking about. It's about that time, man. I always have to ask you because I never know, and it's always a fuchi face, as we say in the barrio. Does the Chi City Cypher resident producer have an instrumental?
No, not today.
I guess y'all not getting no.
Wait,
raps.
hold up. I might have something.
Okay, he might. Let's go.
Right now?
Do you want to wait 60 seconds? Let's go.
All right.
Detector, stop fucking doing that shit. Wait a minute.
This old be for me.
Oh, he looking at you like, where you at?
This is for us. It's for us. But
no,
go ahead,
I
kick
don't
it
rap.
off. Kick it off, brother. Kick it off.
I got the cotton mouth and everything. Oh shit! 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Seeing is believing. Looks can be deceiving. Take a W out of hole, that's what I be receiving. Behold, the hole I dug for myself is now a crater. Hey, I get greater later. I don't worry about a hater. The data that they got on me is not up to date. So wait a minute. As soon as I get in it, I'm not Popeye, but I do have the spinach inside of my pipe. My mind is ripe. I got a type that I like that brings me delight. My life get light, just like Con Edison. The medicine that I need, I smoke, I feel better than. Now that I'm back, I come back on the attack with the rap. Who wants to come back? I'm on the attack. Who should I pass it to?
Fuck it, I'll go second, sometimes first. Never leave me laying in a hearse. My black guys sometimes when I smile it's still grimy. Looking at bitches right now standing behind me. Shit, I'm in the front, nigga, while you stand in the back. Cheering on motherfuckers like a cheerleader like that. But it's just facts that I spit. It's off the top of the dome so you can kiss the dick. Anyways, I'ma chill out for a second cause I don't rap and I don't even be doing this shit, my brethren. I'm just laying back in the cut making beats. Hoping fucking God y'all move y'all feet. Let's go.
They can't rap cause they high on dope. Shout out to you with the half hope hoodie. You know what it is cause we rapping, yo, we goody. The instrumental brought to you by Heat Detectors fooling y'all. Y'all can't rock with us. 16s, you ain't stopping us. Sub T, come and rock with us. On every Tuesday, you know that we rap. And when we talking about that old school, we bringing it back. We got hella shit. We got hella tracks and ciphers. You know what it is, man. Straight real hiders, riders. You know we motherfucking excite you. When we grab the mic, you know we X you out. Check it. Shout out to Riot 1 in the building. You know before the show, we was straight chillin'. We was talking about them beats. We was talking about them streets. Shout out to all of y'all that's rocking with us every week.
Rocking with us every week. Please, just allow me, give me a chance to speak. Even if I fumble the ball, I still recover. Old enough to fuck with your mother, but young enough to fuck with your baby mother. If you discover what the fuck that I done did undercover, you wouldn't love each one of them. I don't know, you might be the son of them, or your little son might just be one of them. I got a lot of children, that's why I keep building. I bust and never use condoms. For me, that's a problem. If I gotta put on the condom, we shouldn't be fucking. That means there's no loving. I keep ducking, I keep on going. This is just destruction, and I'm rebuilding because I'm into construction. That's what I went to school for. And I also got the tools for it.
Hey yo, sicker than viruses, long time alliances, broke flows like broke homes with no appliances. You lack substance, I really interrupted. Got Rottweiler flows while these other cats be frontin'. Yo, we put it down, lower than the sea level. Tell me where you be at, do a drive-by on the sea devil. And wet them up, this pussy is already wet. And kill him why? This pussy is already dead. And do the autopsy, cause of death is he's a bitch. Got a gun on us, but you know chief will let us in. I feel great, man. You wanna hate, man? I get the rape band called Dream Tech like ASAP or call Loke and take him to the nut
calm
house.
down, son.
Goofy
Calm
beat
down,
his ass
son.
and that's word
Take it
until we
easy.
carried out. Let's
Take it
go.
easy.
You
Take
know
it
we
easy.
know we couldn't end
Killing
this
them, son. You
motherfucker.
killing them, son.
You know
Take
we
it
couldn't
easy,
end this
man.
motherfucker without giving y'all some bars, man. This was episode 17 of the Shy City
already
Cypher
know.
podcast.
What up?
Man, any thoughts, man, as we go out with the show that you want the people to know, brother, before we end off?
I would just like to say, be on the lookout for Cost of Living at the top of the year. You know what I'm saying? You should check it out. You should listen to it. It's good music.
Man, that's
Yeah,
what's
you
up.
already know.
Y'all picked that out.
Produced by Riot 1.
Tell them
Riot
where,
1 in the building.
tell them where they could find that and tell them where they could follow you on social media, bro.
Well, it's gonna be available on Bandcamp. I'm not like the promotion and the campaign is gonna come at a different angle because like not only is like music, making music in my blood, music business is in my blood. I've been, you know what I'm saying, like I understand the music business and the music business aspect. So I don't want to just throw something in the river in the mainstream where it's just a crowded market right now. So I don't want to just throw shit out there and just be, you know what I'm saying, lost in the shuffle. I'm trying to like build a real campaign, you know what I'm saying, so that it get noticed. I want
what's
to make
up.
some noise with this shit.
Man,
Yeah,
that's what's
yeah.
up. Shout out to everybody that been in the comments. Shout out to Sound Scandal Music Group. He said good shit, man. Shout out to Eighth World Entertainment, Shadow Master, Aztec Dinero. Shout out to Mateo. What's up, homie? We
What's
got to
up,
have
homie?
you up here soon. And shout out to just everybody. Shout out to Joshy Gray, Lighters Up, man.
Yeah,
Everybody was in the comments. We 100% absolutely appreciate y'all, man. Come back next Sunday at 7 p.m. We got another performance. We got another guest. My co-host, he's Detector. I'm your boy Gizzo. Gizzo for Shizzo on Instagram. Gizzo Villanueva on Facebook. Follow Shot City Cypher, Instagram and Facebook and all that good shit. Shout out to Riot One who was in the building with us as well. We
Shout out
love
to
y'all,
Chris
man.
Casino.
Come back, man.
Shout out
Rock
to
Nation.
Aztec De Niro.
Shot Rock
Shout
Nation
out to
Chapter
Ice.
4.
Shout out to Tazar. Shout out to D.I.G. Shout out to
Shadow
Vaughn.
Master.
We out
Yo.
this bitch.
We out, y'all. Let's go. Shot Rock.